All my life, I thought I was an only child. Mom never mentioned anyone else. But one random phone call changed everything. And now I don't know who I am anymore. So, I'm Mia. I'm 19, in college, figuring life out, binging Netflix at 2 a.m. like any regular teen. My childhood? Pretty normal. It was always just me and Mom. No dad, no siblings, just us two against the world. She used to joke that I was her one and only, her little miracle. And yeah, sometimes I'd ask about my dad or if I ever had siblings, but she'd just smile and say, "You're all I ever needed." So I grew up thinking I was enough. I mean, who wouldn't want to believe that? Anyway, last month, something really weird happened. I was home for the weekend and Mom had gone out to the store. Her phone was charging on the counter when it buzzed. Now, I never go through her phone, but I glanced over and saw this message flash on the screen. Tell her the truth. She deserves to know. It was from a number saved as Aunt Leela. But I've never heard of any Aunt Leela. I swear my stomach dropped. Something didn't feel right. So I did what I probably shouldn't have done. I opened the messages, and there it was. A whole thread of texts. Things like, "You promised we'd tell her when she turned 18. She's old enough to handle it. She has the right to know about Ava." Ava? Who the heck is Ava? I scrolled back further, and my hands started shaking because there were photos. Photos of me and a girl. A girl who looked exactly like me, but younger. Same eyes, same curly hair, same dimple on her left cheek. I thought I was seeing double. Mom came home just as I was sitting there, phone in hand, tears in my eyes. She froze. I looked up and said, "Who's Ava?" She didn't speak for a full minute. Then she sat down and told me everything. Turns out, I wasn't her only child. I had a twin sister. Yeah, a freaking twin. We were both born premature. Ava had serious complications, and the doctor said she might not survive. Mom panicked. She was single, broke, and terrified. So when a distant relative, Aunt Leela, offered to raise Ava temporarily, Mom agreed. But then things got complicated. Ava's condition improved, but Leela had already bonded with her. She had more money, a stable home, and lawyers. And suddenly, what was supposed to be temporary turned into forever. Mom tried to fight it at first, but eventually gave up, telling herself she'd tell me one day. She never did. I sat there in shock. For 19 years, I believed I was alone. I mourned the idea of siblings. I envied my friends who had older brothers or annoying sisters. And all along, I had a twin living just a few hours away. At first, I was furious. I couldn't even look at Mom. But curiosity won. I messaged the number in those texts. Aunt Leela replied instantly. And then she sent Ava's number. My fingers shook as I typed, "Hey, I think we need to talk. I'm Mia, your sister." She replied in less than 10 seconds. "I've waited my whole life for this." Then she sent a selfie. Same dimple, same everything. We met a week later. She ran across the cafe and hugged me like she'd known me forever. We both cried, a lot. And we talked for hours about our lives, our memories, our non-shared childhoods. It's like we lived parallel lives that are finally merging. Mom's still processing everything. We're going to therapy, all three of us. It's messy, awkward, emotional, but real. And now, I don't feel like something is missing anymore. I feel complete. So yeah, I thought I was the only child. Turns out, I was always just one half of a whole. Ever felt like there's more to your story than you've been told? Trust your gut. Ask questions. You never know what or who you might find.